What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with a new game, Dislyte. So this is one that we've actually covered a few different times on our second channel. It's the first time we're showing it off here on the main channel. And one of the big things I want to talk about is, you guys know, I always tell you guys, you can play your mobile games on BlueStacks. There's always a link in the description of every video on how to download BlueStacks and the game that you love to play. Well, this one's no different. However, for those of you who have already downloaded and installed BlueStacks 4, you're currently playing like the current games that we cover on the channel. This one's going to be a new link. This one's going to be BlueStacks 5, and there's some really big improvements to BlueStacks 5, which is going to really help out playing Dislyte on this game. There's tons of features. There's the 64-bit mode that's very important, and it uses your computer resources much better, especially when you're using multiple instances to re-roll your accounts, all that fun stuff. So make sure you check it out. First things first, go down to the link in the description, get that download going, get BlueStacks 5, get the Dislyte download going. We're going to first jump into and go over the kind of changes and what you can do in BlueStacks 5, and then we're going to jump into the game because I'm absolutely loving the music, loving the game. Let's get going. So first things first, there's a few things in BlueStacks 5 that I absolutely love. There's tons of little buttons on here, like doing an eco-friendly mode, but what I really want to show off is in here, there's a lot better settings for display features. You can go all the way up to 320 DPI. The graphics, you can actually set it however you want to. You can have it use your GPU if you have a really nice graphics card. Like mine, it's a little overkill, but it's really good. And there's a ton of other features and stuff you can go through in here, which is cool. But what I really want to go over is one thing that I really use a lot when it comes to my mobile games on BlueStacks, and that is going to be the macro creator. So this one is really amazing. You can either import ones that you've made already in your previous BlueStacks, or you can just create new ones. Now this is good for any type of content where you really need to just continuously click over and over. Maybe it's like a mode where you just can't quite beat something and you just want to fight the level over and over. Well, something you can try to do, you can, like, even in story, I kind of forget where we are. I've been playing this game for quite a bit, just so you guys know. So let's go to the map. I forget how far in the chapters we actually are. I think we're up to chapter 10, it looks like. So in chapter 10, we can jump into it, travel on over, and then I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do in a lot of games like this. You've seen it plenty of times on my channel, myself actually using it. But if you're having trouble with it, what you can do is you can hit this record button, and then it's going to remember your clicks. Now, you can kind of base it around any type of like slowing in games. Of course, I don't have ×2 or ×3 set up right now, so these are bad clicks. But if you want it to auto battle like this, I'll show you a better example here. So let's just delete this one out of here. Let's get this game, let's get this fight over with real quick here. Yeah, animations in this game are absolutely amazing. But yeah, let's just leave this battle. I want to show you guys how to kind of set it up. Let me put this a little bit up over here. So what you can do is you can record one full battle where you click in here, and then you just let the auto battle go, and then you can kind of loop it on a certain time frame, where if you know how long the battle is going to take, you can literally come into the settings here. You can modify it to infinitely loop it, just keep on going until you finally beat the level. You can put the interval between the executions. You can speed it up, slow it down, whatever you need to do to kind of get what you need done. Is perfect. That is the number one biggest thing that I absolutely love about BlueStacks, is that macro setting. Now, one thing that's really cool on keybind games, or keybinding in games like this where there's RPGs, well, again, jump into a battle. This time I'm going to put the auto off, and you can set up keybinds with this button right here, turn keybind controller on, and then you can also control and edit them. So if you notice anything's just slightly off for what you want, you can move them here, and simply all you have to do is hit that key to use that button. You don't have to be clicking or anything like that, and there are a ton of different abilities and controls that you can add to the system, which are just absolutely amazing. Really great. And then you can close out of it if you don't want to make any changes. If you ever want to hide it, simply hide it with the little toggle on or off. You don't have to worry about it showing up on your screen, which is cool. You can lock your mouse to the window if you're tired of like going off the screen with it. That's something too. The sound is so good in this game, so you're probably going to want the sound on, but in case you don't, you can mute all instances. It's kind of what I do whenever I record games and things like that, so not too bad. And then the other thing is re-rolling. Everybody loves re-rolling in these games. Now, granted, sometimes it's painful to re-roll in the game, other times it's really easy, but what you can do is use the multi-instant manager. It's the one, I believe, right here. No, where's the manager? I know it's here somewhere. Is it down here? There it is, the multi-instant manager. So this one here, let me drag it over. This one will let you launch and run multiple at the same time. So you can keep running more and more instances of it, and you can kind of just get them all running. You can line them up on your screen if you want, and just keep going through, getting your reroll items, your in this case, the gold records, get them going, and you can just reroll on multiple games at the same time instead of sitting on one device on your phone. Okay, now I have to reset, go back. You can run like a ton of them at the same time, depending on your GPU and your CPU. The one big thing that BlueStacks 5 has that BlueStacks 4 didn't is when you're using like 3 or more instances at a time, it's using somewhere in the ballpark of, I think it said 2 gigabytes less of RAM when running 3 instances. So that's just absolutely huge. It has a trim memory feature, an eco-friendly feature. There's a lot of things you can do with this, and a lot of it has to do with having BlueStacks 5. So definitely check that link, click it, because even if you have BlueStacks 4, you're gonna want BlueStacks 5 for this new one. And the nice perk is you can still have BlueStacks 4 on your computer and 5. They're 2 separate programs. It's not a direct upgrade, so you don't have to worry about losing your BlueStacks 4. You can keep your 4 and now have your 5 and get going. Now, on to the actual game itself. I've been playing this since early beta days, and one thing I've noticed, I had taken a little bit of a break and come back in. There are a ton of additional game modes, quality of life features. There's a ton of really cool stuff, and like I said, the music. I love the music. The music in this game is really, really good. It's awesome. I usually record with music off just in case there's any copyright issues, so we'll keep it off for now, but the music in this game are amazing. It's just so good. And of course, there's certain features in this game that you're used to if you're used to idle gacha games. This one's more like an RPG, like a Final Fantasy type battle where you pick what abilities you use each turn instead of just having the battle auto go and then you casting the ultimate or active abilities, things like that. So there is a traditional story mode, which you guys just saw a little while ago. You can see the loot rewards, you can see the rewards for clearing the chapter, all that fun stuff. There are a ton of additional PvP modes now too. There's Point War, which is a one-on-one battle. There's Arena in the game now as well. There is one cool thing that I just noticed, there were clubs. This was not around when I first started playing this game. Clubs are essentially like your guilds or clans in your game, so that's very important to join one with your friends. There's different bounty systems in the game to claim out bonus rewards. These are daily ones. You get to complete your ones you've already had done, get that energy so that you can continue fighting on, and you get free refreshes. You kind of want to go for the ones that are, you know, really good, but there's a ton of stuff here. There's the one thing that I love the best in every gacha game. I think we can hands down all agree, the summoning is the best, and I love the summoning animation in this game. There are 2 different types of summons. Silver, which are kind of like very basic. They have the lower tier heroes, but you'll be surprised in Dislyte, there's plenty of low tier heroes that are very good and very useful. Some of them more for their support roles, others they're just good because you can upgrade all of your heroes. And then there's the beginner side. This is where you use the gold records. It's where you use your espers, or you use the currency to buy the golden spins. You can get them elsewhere, and I love this animation right here. Absolutely love it. The crystal turns the it turns the color of the summon you're about to get, and we just high rolled like no tomorrow. Let's see who we ended up getting here. Yeah, that's fine. I love the animation in this game for summoning. It's so cool. It's so cool. Some of these heroes are actually really good to use as well. Valkyrie's solid. Anubis is a good starter hero. Who's the good one? Oh, who is it? Oh, I actually already have him, I think, right? Yeah, I've actually been using him a lot when the game first came out. He has a really good AoE damage ability. Very solid. I'm really happy I got him. And God, this brings me back. Li Ling, yeah, the animations and the music are top notch in this game. So let me know what you guys think about the game. Again, go to the link in the description. You need to go there, click the link, download BlueStacks 5, download Dislyte, and have a ton of fun. I'm having a blast in this game. If you guys like idle gacha games, mobile games like this, you need to try it. Just at least click that button and download it. Do that for Barry Gaming, and we'll see you guys next time.